and action. How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again with another exciting episode of DMTombstone Live. And give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Turn the camera off. Look much clearer. Yeah. Uh, no, I don't think I need a hat today. Yeah, so as I say in the beginning of all these DMTombstone Live episodes, everything is unsanctioned, uncensored, and anything that happens. Just try to keep it as family friendly as possible. But let me give you guys an update on what's been going on. So far, I've been updating you guys, and here's the current progress I've been doing on my DMTombstone belt. Right here, as you guys can see, this is part of the main plate. So it's kind of a mixture of both of the current undisputed title and a blast from one of the original Network logo belts. Obviously, this being a part of the main plate in the background. But I did decide to do it silver instead of gold, to change it up a bit from being somewhat related to the undisputed. I'm thinking of putting some type of floral design in here while I put the Detroit D in there. But yeah, I'm waiting for the paint to dry in some of these spots, and then I'm gonna start putting some stones in this uh, on this plate. And then when that's done, then I'm gonna work on the side plates, get those going, and then obviously I'm gonna start, and I'm also gonna put some screws on the back of the main plates, and I'll get the strap going, and then it'll be coming along perfectly. And just so when I first start hearing this, guys, if if you've been if you're new to my channel and you want to know what I'm all about, check out my main channel. I have over 400 some videos, and it explains about what I and some of it explains exactly what I do, especially these in the background. And if you like what you see, like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. I'm now about 4 subscribers away from reaching 700, guys. I mean, wow, 700 subscribers. I think that 8 years ago, I just did this for fun, and now here I'm getting closer and closer to the goal to at least get this 1,000 subscribers. And because of people like you, that I'm willing to do a lot for this channel. And as well as you guys hearing the noise in the background, I do apologize. I have my window open because it's quite hot today. Especially be a lot hotter later when we see a backlash that's coming on tonight. Seeing John Cena versus Randy Orton for the undisputed title. Dominic Mysterio versus Penta for the Intercontinental title. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the women's Intercontinental title. And there's other matches. I think like there's the Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. Jacob Fatu defending his title against LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre. And of course, Pat McAfee versus Gunther. I'm just going to put this back a little bit more. And I'm going to try to do more on these plates. Yeah, so I was still have to cut out the. Nah, I'm not going to probably do that. Well, what the hell? Might as well get out of the way. Well, I can do a little bit of this here and there, but as well, also I'm going to put some. Well, actually, no, I'm just not going to play any stuff in the background as well. Well, time to cut out the final parts of these plates. And of course, I will be thinking about using like the stock sidebars that were usually on one of the main of my replicas. I mean, they're flat, but Then again, I'm probably put some cardboard underneath them to make them a little bit thicker. So at least makes the belt look somewhat presentable. Like I said, it's gonna be somewhat related to my concept designs of the logo belts. But like I said, many times when I do make a concept on paper, I may think about doing little alternations here and there to see how the belt's gonna look with little things different. Because I don't want my belts to look somewhat like the ones that had already been used on TV, the logo belt that I'm doing right now. Obviously, the concept drawing looks exactly like the network logo belts because I took it right from them. And this one's a little bit of a mixture of a hybrid, where it's like some of it's gonna be like have a cutout piece of leather, while some of it's also gonna have a metal base in the back, like the Undisputed title. So it's kind of gonna be more like a hybrid of those type of belts, but I have my own concept design where it's not just gonna have like the two W's or M's now, as you see. So it's not gonna copy off like the Miz, where he has basically the WWE logo flipped upside down to represent M for Miz. To me, it's my own concept with just one M, because after all I need is just one. Hold on 1 second, folks. Yeah, I did send out links to Dex and Steven. I'm not sure if they'll pick up, but I know like I said, I still try to get Steven on here, if not Dex. And I know many times Dex may be doing streams here and there. And obviously he don't want to like end his stream just to join mine, and that I understand, because after all, like, the guy does do streams himself, and he's got to fill in the time for his channel, and I just try to get him on his free time, kind of like how I do it with Steven. Steven just released his a new video on his channel, a send out strap from AJ's belts for the WWE spinner, and it looks pretty cool. I may eventually maybe try AJ's belts for a send out strap for the WWE spinner. But then again, he did say it's going to take several weeks. Like, I think he said about 7 weeks for it. I'm thinking, well, then again, it did take me a whole year to get a send out strap from, I don't think it was a Rock Leather Designs. Yeah, those guys kind of happy and blessed. What's your opinion on Diddy? I mean, I don't know. I have no opinion on stuff like that, because after all, I don't even listen to anything related to of his genre. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all the music industry. How many people end up in Diddy's um, ways? I mean, look at R. Kelly. Look what happened with him, with those instigations about him, giving the golden showers and that. At least he didn't go to the whole Amber Heard incident. Yeah, he went from golden showers to Cleveland Steamers. But I'm not going to go far about that. Happy and blessed. Yeah. Raw, we're trying to keep this family friendly. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I think Diddy and Drake should collab. The case and said these. Yo, did you try and ban me, bro? No, I didn't try to ban you. Yeah, I had a message on my phone and it just messed up the camera. I'm filming on my phone right now, doing a live stream, and seeing people reply to me and yet accidentally type something, and it just all that. Yeah. It's like every time when I try to do a live stream, someone likes to message me, huh? Oh, is that Dark Saber? 56 said hi. Effing God. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this live stream. Thank you all for being a part of this. And as far as I'm concerned about, with the collab with Drake and Diddy, I don't know, because I haven't been keeping up with stuff like of news, like involved with Diddy and all that. Other than hearing that now that we got a new pope after Pope Francis passed, now we have a pope who's actually from Chicago. He's an American pope now, going by the name of Leo the 14th. I mean, it's cool, yeah. Now we got an American Pope, but I don't know that. Can you explain how you got all these belts in the background? Well, I bought them. Simple as that. Or how did I get them hanging? Well, I just measured them out from the snaps, put nails in the wall, and then hanged them up. But if you want to know how I got them, I bought them. What are you doing? Well, I'm trying to cut out these side plates here, trying to get those going. Yeah, I'm just trying to cut out these side plates, try to get these ones done. And yeah, I'm trying to make sure not to be too distracted from trying to answer the chats because next you know I look away from when I'm cutting this and then I have the knife embedded into my thighs or cut my fingers. Next you know I gotta leave the leave off camera for a little bit, try to deal with the cut. And hopefully, and I don't know if YouTube's guidelines are gonna allow me to stream while I'm bleeding on camera. Okay, that's one side plate out. And obviously, gotta try to cut around it to where I can cut out the side plate. You gotta be careful not to scratch the cardboard up. Can I subscribe to you? Of course you can. After all, every little subscriber helps. After all, I'm trying to get to 700. After all, I think I'm like 4 away right now. Yeah, of course you can, Dark Saber. Or Saba or Saber, whatever. How do you pronounce it? If I mispronounce your name, I do apologize. After all, people come with weird names on YouTube. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you like my content. Yeah. I know once I cut these side discs out, because I'm gonna make side discs for this. You are only 3 away from somewhere. I know, wow. You think now 3 away. And we're in April, and we still got 7 more months of this year. I think I could maybe try to at least get to 800 before 2026. I know last year I got 200 plus subscribers in 1 year, and that's the most I've probably gotten in a year of doing YouTube videos. And it's a feat in my own accord to get 200 subscribers within 1 year. And now that I'm gonna see if I could try to keep doing that, doing like getting 200 almost every year. Eventually, I'll reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers before 2027. It's just that, sometimes it's hard to make content when life happens, like many times it's like I want to try to make YouTube videos and it's like, I gotta deal with life. Like with me not working a normal 9 to 5 job on the weekdays and sometimes the weekends and paying bills. But I try to do as much as I can, even trying to meet some like wrestlers. Like I'm like meeting Matt Hardy, meeting Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and now Hulk Hogan's making his own freestyle wrestling company with Eric Bischoff and a third guy. I don't know his name, but looks like it's trying to be some type of new wrestling company. That I mean, That might explain why a lot of people not liking Hogan. Who knows? Uh, Passionate Randy. That European title in the back is fire. Well, thank you. Thank you about that. That one I got from a person I met. I think it was on Instagram. And did a little touch ups on that belt. When the belt I had, when I got that belt, the globe was a dark blue, and it wasn't just right. So I had to get some turquoise enamel paint and repaint the water part of the globes to match it like they were on the TV version of the belt. That was a little odd. Yeah, for a second, we got dark a little bit in here. But yeah, all right. Yeah, so so obviously I'm still be checking the mail every now and then to see if I get um, stones in, so I can start restoning my belts, and still working on progress of getting this done, and do a little bit trying to cut out these plates. And I gotta do this and be cautious and very careful, especially when you're trying to cut a circle out of this thing. Because I know I'm gonna try to cut it in a way to make enough space so the disc could fit back into this. Because I'm gonna put some screws on the back of one of those plates to centerize the disc so it could swap them in and out. I'm pretty sure this belt don't need different side plates unless I decide to change the design on the plate itself. Like how John Cena changed up his side plates. Before he just had the hustle, loyalty, respect, and the "You Can't See Me" logo thing. And now it changed to his last time logo, and the other side plate saying 17 time with stars in that. I'm waiting for when WWE Shop's gonna drop those into their store. I mean, come on, WWE. I think we deserve those type of side plates. Don't you agree? Let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for liking the stream as well. Be careful. Remember, I'm trying to cut this thing while I have it on my leg to make sure not to cut all the way through because, you know, accidents happen, or there's some places, like if I recall from that movie, one of the horrible movies of the Leprechaun series, Leprechaun 4 in Space, where Warwick Davis said, as Shakespeare once said, shit happens. Yeah, so obviously we don't want shit to happen, especially on the live stream. Next, I make a painful grunt noise, and then I walk off camera, so because God forbid I don't want like to have this thing maybe taken down because you start seeing blood come out. Yeah, that's not content I want to have people see. After all, I think YouTube's guidelines is trying to be as family friendly as possible. Even though I know I set these to where it's not for kids, but then again, even that could have a certain limit. And to me, I think blood may be an ultimate limit I should not try to go past. Oh, kind of pricked my finger a bit there with the point, but didn't go through the skin. Now let's look in the back, see where I need to do extra cutting to cut this all the way out. All right, we got about half of the disc. And since these are going to be changed out side plates, like disc and that, I don't think I'm going to use the gold tape around the band here because it's going to make it much worse, like tighter bond. And of course, the paint or of course the tape might just come off over wear and tear. Even though I'm definitely not going to change out the side plates. All right. So another thing I'm going to do is since now I cut the plates out, I'm going to try to realign it normally. I'm going to leave it as it is. But first, I'm going to mark it to where so I can know exactly how it goes in before I put tape on it. And I'm going to mark this as number one. Now, say many times you may turn this disc around. Best bet you want to mark it exactly how you would remember how the disc goes on, and that as well. Mark them. So like this is number one, and I think this is going to go towards. No, that one's too. I think it's going to go to this one. Yeah. Okay. Something a little odd about these. Trying to figure out which one of these is the side plate that would fit this thing without being too odd shape. Okay, maybe this one. All right, got number one marked. Plate number two would be next. In fact, I think I can mark it right now to see how this thing goes. Uh, I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Marshall, do you remember me? Maybe. Do I? Well, it's kind of hard to remember most people nowadays. Uh, do I remember you, Marshall? Maybe, maybe not, depending on what I remember you from. Might need to blast my memory a bit, Marshall. Because sometimes it's kind of hard to remember people. Just the way you say, do I remember you? I don't know. How could I remember you, Marshall? If I remember most people nowadays. I gotta make sure to cut this without cutting myself. I have the disc marked. That. Yeah, so pretty sure I'm not gonna get Steven Hammer or Dex on this stream, so I might just end this within a half hour. So go on for another 5 minutes before I end the stream. Oops. Make sure not to cut myself. Give me 1 second, folks. Again, sorry about all that, guys. Someone came through here, so might as well just mute the mic and lock the camera for a moment. So we'll just go through here privately. Sometimes you can't just stream in private. Sometimes, something like that. Yeah. All right. Now to follow the lines of this traced out. And me, I'm not quite sure if I could be able to, cut out to where I could put the stones in. After all, if I'm looking at the design of the net logo, it would be kind of difficult. But I mean, I could give it a try and see how it goes. Because the plates are gonna be 3 layers thick. One layer being the relief piece, the other one being like a flat part for the disc to be wanting to attach to, and of course the foundation plate that's going to be attached to the strap. All right, now let's cut out areas where take the disc out. Yeah, so almost. Oh, okay, good. Okay, now these are cut out, and now they're part of the plates. I'm thinking since there's 3 plates for this, I'm gonna first put gold on this plate. Draw out the design that's relatable to the network logo belts. Cut out the parts that come off, and then we're the set for stones. And then I'm gonna glue it on top of the one main plate. I wonder. Ah, the second bit mostly. But wonder why. Okay, that goes. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, I wonder why these bits sometimes are smooth. Well, anyway, when I put a gold band around it, it won't matter most if it's a little pocket or not. But at least as long as it looks good. So, because this is how thick the plates are going to be. And I'm going to first, as well, put curves on the plates, but I'm going to probably put curves on the plates after I put the screws in, because it's always a pain in the ass to put screws in after you curve them. But as well, once that's all said and done, as well, be trying to get the plates onto a strap and stitching them would be a lot harder, especially to put a curve on them. But I'm going to use maybe like E6000 at the glue them onto the strap as well. But yeah. All right, so that's enough of this. Now, I may end up needing it later for when I do the side plates and that. Well, almost ready to reach 30 minutes, so I might as well be doing the outro. So, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Make sure you like it. Hit a like if you liked it. As well, check out my main channel, all 420 some videos. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys. Now 3 away from 700. And it's all because of people like you. And hopefully later in next week or so, I'll eventually get this belt done and reviewed for you guys on my main channel. And I'll be as well waiting to get more stones in to get them fully restored. But anyway, again, like, share, subscribe, all that. Comment below on the videos as well. Follow me on my social media on X at DMTombstone96 and as well on Instagram at DME96, where I may post stuff there. Before I post stuff here on YouTube. Shouts out to my friends like Dex from I Am Dex TV. He does live streams as well, and most stuff related to music. And as well, my buddy Stephen Hammer, where it's all about belts as well. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing out. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.